This summer, we visited beaches Ocho Rios in Jamaica, and we absolutely loved it. We are a family of 5, and our kids were ages 9, 6, and almost 2 at the time of our vacation. One of our favorite things to do as a family is travel together. In today's video, I will be going over our incredible vacation with everything you'll ever want to know about visiting beaches Ocho Rios. I hope this video helps you plan your next adventure to a beaches resort. Flying to Montego Bay, Jamaica was fairly easy. We took a direct flight on Southwest Airlines from Houston Hobby. There are some travel requirements for all passengers arriving into Jamaica, including a negative COVID test for all travelers over age 12. You also need to submit some travel authorization forms. I have more details in my blog post, which is linked in this video's description. The flight was a short 3-hour flight, and it went by pretty seamlessly with my kiddos. Our flights were completely full, both ways, and masks are strictly enforced for ages 2 and up. For this trip, we bought Club MoBay passes, which is a VIP service at Montego Bay Airport. It allows you to skip the super long immigration line at arrival, and there are also some really great perks and an amazing lounge at departure too. I have more details on why I think this service is 100% worth it, so make sure you visit my blog post for more. Your airport transfer to Beaches Resort is included with your stay, which is a great perk of staying at beaches. The travel time from Montego Bay Airport to Beaches Ocho Rios is about 1 hour and 45 minutes, so keep that in mind when planning your trip. It was a long travel day, but the drive to the resort was interesting with a lot of pretty sights. Once you finally arrive to beaches, it feels amazing. Paradise awaits you. We were quickly assisted into the lobby where we were checked in at the concierge desk. Upon arrival, the resort was warm and welcoming, and we were so happy to be there. After checking in, we took the short walk over to our room. We absolutely loved the location. So here's a little short room tour. We stayed in a Caribbean Honeymoon Oceanview Concierge Suite King. We were super comfortable and we absolutely loved our view. Our room had a king-size bed, a trundle bed with 2 twin-size beds, and we had a crib brought in for our youngest who wasn't quite 2 yet. It was plenty of room and everyone felt comfortable. These next video clips are a little tour to give you a feel of what the resort looks like. Beaches Ocho Rios is the smallest resort of the brand, and it has a boutique kind of feel to it. However, it is still a luxury property with beautiful grounds. I took a lot of these video clips in the morning when it is quieter around the resort, but there is always something going on, and there's plenty to do. This resort has 223 guest rooms, and we were told that they were at about 70% capacity. This made it feel not crowded at all for us. Social distancing was easy to do, and we felt very safe. Everyone in the family truly enjoyed the resort, and we did never feel like we were in a huge crowd at any moment. What I wouldn't give right now to go back and to just relax again. We really loved this place. There are 7 restaurants on property at Beaches Ocho Rios, ranging from Italian, Parisian, Mediterranean seafood, and casual items like the barbecue park and pizza. You also can't forget about the amazing frozen and alcoholic beverages that are included with your stay. We loved the swim-up bar, and we were happy with the food and drink selection. There's so much to do, and there's so much included in this all-inclusive stay. You can do water sports. They put on a wide variety of events like a Sesame Street parade, dance parties, a silent disco night, and more. There's even an Xbox lounge for the kiddos, which my girls loved. You will not get bored. But where my kids spent the most time is definitely at Pirates Island Water Park. There are lots of fun slides for all ages, and even a really fast one for the thrill seekers, and plenty of small ones for the toddlers and little ones. My kids could honestly spend all day here and never leave. It was so much fun, and there was so much to do just at the water park. The actual beach is a quiet cove beach with very calm, crystal clear waters. I found it to be perfect for young kiddos, and since it was private, it felt very safe. I also recommend renting a beach cabana. We did that for a half day and loved getting food and drinks and whatever we wanted delivered to our cabana. If you want to have an actual date night, I highly recommend the private candlelight dinner. It is an extra cost, but well worth it. We did a couple of excursions on our beaches trip, and the first one we did was the Dune Buggy adventure. We took the girls and we had an awesome morning. We got pretty muddy in this Dune Buggy adventure park, but it was a blast, so I highly recommend this for sure. The other excursion we did was the Catamaran cruise to Dunn River Falls. We rode on a catamaran, saw some dolphins, snorkeled, and then they took us over to the famous Dunn River Falls. Climbing the falls themselves was quite an adventure. It was actually quite challenging at times, but we loved every second of it. On the way back, we had some lunch and a fun dance party. It was honestly one of our favorite days of the trip. One of the biggest reasons we chose beaches for our family vacation was the kids camp, which is available to all ages. Yes, all ages, childcare for all ages. For more in-depth thoughts, details, and how our personal experience was with childcare at beaches, make sure you visit my blog post for more. At the time of our trip, all travelers ages 2 and up were required to have a negative COVID test to return back to the United States. Luckily, Beaches provides that test for you on site, which makes it super easy. Greg kept calling this the COVID test excursion. I wouldn't call it relaxing or an excursion by any means, but I'm glad they definitely did this for us to make it easy for us to get back home. A few final thoughts on Beaches Ocho Rios if you're planning a vacation there. We thoroughly enjoyed it, and I definitely would recommend it. I know there are far more reviews on Beaches Turks and Caicos and Negril, and those properties are more popular, but honestly, don't sleep on Ocho Rios. It's the least expensive of the 3 resorts. While you don't get some of the things that you would at the other resorts, remember I've been to Beaches Turks and Caicos, you still get a wonderful all-inclusive vacation. Again, if you're wanting to read more details, check out my blog post. I hope this video was super helpful in your vacation planning and that you learned something new. Make sure to leave a comment, especially if you have any questions, and I'll be sure to answer. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!